I absolutely love the Ring of Indignation. I think it's a really, really good passive, and there are lots of spots where you want to be picking it up. I have built a custom run to specifically cater to exactly what it does. And yes, you are looking at three boss passives. However, I'm trying to use them all for their negative effects. So we're going to be trying to take as much self damage as possible, whilst ideally dealing no damage. I forgot to pick up. No. Hmm. There are ways that I can make myself do no damage. I just need to find them. I do actually technically lose health without the slimy salve, so I do have a slimy salve. It's not like I'll probably die without the slimy salve, but I would. Um, sorry, I would die without the slimy salve, but it also is not like fully impossible that I just die anyway with the slimy salve. Like I can definitely just take enough damage that I would straight up. Oh my god, I love this. Yeah, this is exactly what I was hoping for. I'm going to try and remove any ability to deal damage. So stuff like Potion Ball is certainly exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, I see. Let's take a remove, I guess. I want to be taking as much self damage as possible. Oh, I'd rather do that then. Moving on. Yeah, so I literally just want to murder enemies with Ring. I need to remove Dagger when I get the opportunity as well. Nice. It should not hit a crit. Cool. These guys are going to kill off this slime for me. No, they did not. Wow. Alright, yeah. I did consider starting myself off with potion bolts, but in the end I didn't want to. I figured that potion bolt is not like specifically an all I'm looking for, but in terms of dealing zero damage, it is probably one of the better ways. Honestly, I probably should have started off with a bunch of potion bolts instead of like these two boss fights. They're a much more surefire way of dealing no damage. Because I took the multiple passives just for a few reasons. First of all, they're great at just crunching my damage numbers, which is the main reason. But also, the multi-ball does help give us an engine to our self damage, which I don't know. It's both a downside and an upside, right? Nice. Look, I'm just happy that we're getting the kills before our Dagob actually deals damage to them, because that's the one thing I'm trying for it not to do. To the point where I'd absolutely love to remove it already. That's why the Horrorpool's amazing here. Oh, this is a very fun fight for us now. Wow. That is indeed what I want. Alright, can we just do stuff? Yep, we can just do stuff. Nice. Nice indeed. I did take Lucky Penny there, but hopefully the Pebble will be removed from my deck soon. Sorry, we're not taking anything that decreases how much damage we take. It's the one thing we're not doing. It is a very, very cool passive, but unfortunately I am trying to just kill enemies with self-damage. It's going to get much trickier later down the line. Like what you're seeing for these early fights is us just mowing through them, and yeah, that's certainly what it's going to be, but I'm not sure how much stronger we're actually going to get over the course of the run. I actually don't want to upgrade any orbs in my deck. I have all of the orb upgrades that I want. Alright, solid 100 damage on the first shot. Some decent damage on the second shot. I should hit the refresh and just generally be a cool enough shot. Nice. But yeah, one of the other really nice things about Ring of Indignation here is you can just look at your health, say, we've got at least 50 health, and that's 350 health off the boss. So already we won the fight. It's just a matter of how much health we lose before that point. So realistically, I do think Endless Devouring is kind of what we're looking for. It's a great way to make sure we're not dealing damage. And that's literally all I want to achieve, as I've mentioned multiple times. Is that double earlier leap? You would literally never be able to do this. However, we can do it right now. I love all that lovely negative damage. Exactly what I was looking for. Oh man, that was a very good shot. Potentially none. No, I'm going to at least one store for the remove. Okay, please go right. Huh, that's unfortunate. Renavigate me? That would be nice. Unless that's not happening. Because yeah, that's why it's not happening. It just for sure couldn't happen. I guess I could still get one renavigation. That would certainly be nice. Because I actually really did want the elite scenario too. Yeah, if I do this run again, sorry, when I do this run again, since I probably will, I think that I shall not be taking constricting chains. It is a very nice boost, oh my lord, so much body ball. But I like being able to aim as well as I do think that just loading my starting deck with potion bolts may be a better way to go. I don't really like it that much anyway, but it might still be better. Also means I don't have to take the go for either. Because having both of them is just unfortunate. But then again, the run just gets dangerously weaker from that point. Oh, the bomb still double damage as well. It's actually really not ideal. I prefer they weren't doing that, but I do think that the change to the passive was very ideal. It's just that for this run specifically, we're kind of trying to focus on doing other things. And yeah, the 80 damage from the bombs is actually very noticeable. Jeez, love it. Let me go this way, please. Looks good enough. No, it's not. Well. Sure. Both pretty mediocre passives, but apparently they're on the rare side. Jeez. That is a very brutal addition to this fight. This fight did not need any hope to be an extremely brutal fight. Even with the change. The change was very nice though, I'm very happy that they did that. I know I for one was complaining about it. 94 and all. And goodbye. Negative 2100 damage. That is lovely. $205 gold. Not bad. We should be able to buy 3 passives and a remove then, right? Okay, maybe not. I definitely want to buy a remove. And oh, we get to buy one more. Perfect. I really don't want to buy that. It's plus 20 bomb damage. It's really quite effective for actually killing enemies. I'm trying to kill enemies, but in my own way. Ah, I see, the refresh is now moving every shot. For better or for worse? Sometimes it's definitely for better, eh? Still 3 more orbs that I want removed from my deck. I missed a coin this now. That's shocking, to be honest. Absolutely shocking. How much health does he lose? That's a pretty decent chunk. Obviously, you know, we lost a whole lot more. Okay, our recovery is a bit better than I would like. The problem is, Popping Con doesn't fully negate the downsides of Wonder Scarlet Wrath. So you do still have the opportunity to die because it's, depending on how many pegs you're blocking, right? You're still taking 1 damage every 25 pegs hit. Well, basically every 25 pegs hit. Not exactly. Not a 60% dodge, I see. Yeah, okay, very cool. Too easy, and then we get a Sapper Sack. You know what? My bombs will do a hilarious amount of no. Let's just stick with Leaf. Ooh, actually. Oh, that is an amazing idea, yeah. Now, instead of using Slimy Sap, what about I use Leaf the Rest for later plus Cookie? I don't know. That's both a better idea and a worse idea. I mean, look. The run still should be remaining the same, but I just want to win solely from the Ring of Indignation damage. Which, I must admit, I killed the... Oh, this is going to be a test, isn't it? I killed the crossbow much faster than I expected there. I kind of thought it would take a bit longer. No, the fight was over in like 9 turns or something, which is impressively fast. And goodbye. Nice. Give me a move. Good stuff. Peg bag here, baby. Pumpkin pie is very, very nice. Peg bag would be nice, but we already have our refreshes covered. No. The last time I tried taking that deal, I was very disappointed. Oh my god, that was awesome. Just shot itself up there. Oh wow, they are dead so fast, huh? It's funny how much worse the other purple slime map feels. Because I think this one's meant to be a later one as well. Like it can only show up later. But yeah, no, it just feels a lot easier than the previous purple slime map. Because that one has a really, really hard map. It's actually quite hard to get interesting. Quite hard to get good shots off with that one. I might not actually get to go right there. Whatever. All of my good orbs down the bottom of the deck. Sure, pal. I don't even get to do what I want then. The fight's basically just over before we actually get to the real Ring of Indignation damage. Yeah. Because those sappers... We couldn't really get a real shot off beforehand, so the sappers just remained there, which... I just don't get to go the way I want, huh? I'm really not doing... No, I'm not increasing stuff. I'm really not using Constructing Chains next time I do this run. Sure. Nah, Blind 4 actually does something against the Queen Dragon, so I don't want to take that. Amazing. I could potentially... I guess I could actually add orbs to my deck. Duplicate a random orb. Another Potion Ball, sure. That's another form of AoE damage, so I don't want it. Not as many removes as I would have liked, that's for sure. Does that mean I hit them 3 times? I would like it if it would, but I unfortunately don't think that's how it works. Right, so... How well does it translate into this fight? Because that's like one of the best shots we have access to. And it was a very decent chunk of damage, sure. But he's still got a lot of health. Alright, all the damage reduction times. I love how much negative damage we have flying around. We truly can only kill them with... Wait. What? How do we do damage? Oh! Oh no. Okay, fuel. Looks like not all shots are being affected by those double damage pegs. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I got a bunch of double damage slimes and that actually made me deal so much damage. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to fully get through this guy. Oh wow, this is... Didn't I just do like 5,000 damage worth to him? Oh my god, that one was definitely like 2,500 at least. This is what I was after. When you hear that like crunch, you know it's been a good shot. And the negative 10k damage. Oh, this is amazing. Unfortunately, I think you're dead here. Yeah. Wait, no, I took damage again? God damn it, the Terrible keeps dealing damage. It's actually really unfortunate. Okay. I did kind of get a pretty good setup this run, didn't I? I did not think I was going to get this lucky with my multi-bull orbs, which is why I kind of tried to start off with a lot of multi-bull passives. I probably started off with too many, didn't I? It's just, yeah. I didn't think I was going to hit all this stuff though. And this is really good stuff for dealing no damage when you combine it with the kind of stuff we have. Like the second I would have gotten like an endless devouring plus like a go for gold, that would have been perfect for dealing literally zero damage. Um, yeah, that constricted chance was annoying. So I think, yeah, I might start off with just endless devour and go for gold, as well as obviously the Wonder Skull from Wrath. I think that might be ideal. The problem is, and you need a second healing passive. Popping Gong can't do it by itself. You will just die. Um, hmm, that's tough because like, oh sorry, it's not 25 anymore. You take one damage for every 30 pegs activated, and if you've already got to go for gold, then that's actually going to be happening quite fast. And with no other healing sources, I guess if you start off with like, let's say 2 potion bolts, you can probably get away with it. Maybe 3 potion bolts. Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan. So you just do Ring of Indignation, Wonder Skeleton Wrath, go for gold, and Endless Devouring. And then you start off with 3 potion bolts. That sounds like that would work sufficiently well. Because you'd still be losing health every time, but the potion bolts would be able to balance it out for you, and you could very much die still. If your potion bolts get unlucky and you get really, really good shots off, yeah, you can just die there. Cool. Yeah, we got so much damage towards the end there against the Coin Dragon. Definitely, I think I had one too many boss passes this run. I would have liked to have one less. Not that Leave the Rest for Later really did that much for us this run, right? Like, it was fun to have, but unfortunately, I kind of missed out on the Area 3 elites and the Area 2 elites. I just missed out on elites overall this run quite a bit. And it would have been nice to get a lot more because it's always fun to collect elite passes, especially when you have Peglin Tuition so that you can get extra options and then pull off amazing combos like Leaf and Refreshing Punch.